Daddy joked about everything. This is why I believe he thought it was another joke when he decided to take double the prescribed medication. He had been diagnosed with malaria and had been placed on a 5-day treatment. One morning, during the course of this treatment, he forgot about his medication and only remembered when he had returned from work. He decided to double the dosage to make up for what he had missed in the morning. I recall Mom telling him that medications were not taken like that, but his academic prowess and his sense of humor failed to warn him otherwise. He combined medications for the morning and evening and took them all together. When the reaction kicked in, I thought he was going to die. I was in elementary school at the time and understood what death meant. We had lost some students due to various illnesses, and I saw how families were thrown into turmoil. While I stood on the morning assembly ground the next day, I was worried about what would become of us if I didn't get to see him again. His death would have taken his protective shield away from us. The joy and laughter we shared was going to be taken from us just like that. The day that Dad eventually died, I was returning home from school. I was in my final semester of the university. He had been admitted into the hospital for some time. As I looked through the window and saw some people in the house, I assumed he was home. I did see someone who I thought was him sitting on the couch. His hair was all gray, and I thought he didn't get a chance to put dye on his hair. I started to run from where I saw him from. I was going to embrace him, but when I got in, I met swollen eyes. The gray-haired man I had seen from outside wasn't there. There was no man, only ladies who had accompanied Mom back from the hospital. I am very sure I saw a gray-haired man through the window. As soon as I saw them, I knew what had happened. I turned back and started walking away. I felt the level of peace that I have never known. As I walked, I heard Mom calling out to relatives to hold me so I don't hurt myself. They ran after me, held me, but I showed no emotions. Mom concluded that something was wrong with me. I am usually the most emotional, the one who would cry at the slightest, but I was there showing no signs of tears. All the fears I thought I would have, the pains I thought I would feel, were gone. He moved from being physically present to being in my thoughts. He still lives as long as I carry his DNA and have transferred the same to my children. The day that Jesus died, the physical temple became obsolete, introducing the new temple, which is spiritual. "Woman," Jesus replied, "believe me, a time is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. Yet, a time is coming, and has now come, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in the Spirit and in truth, for they are the kind of worshipers the Father seeks. Also, by Jesus' death, he now lives inside of us. Or do you not realize about yourselves that Jesus Christ is in you? I am crucified with Christ, and it is no longer I who live, but it is Christ who lives in me. This is how we know that we live in him and he in us. He has given us of his Spirit. By this, it means our bodies became his temple. If Jesus now lives in us, we have become Jesus'. It doesn't just happen with ease. My children, with whom I travail again in birth until Christ is formed in you. We no longer look for Jesus as an external being or as someone we are hoping to meet one day. He now lives inside of us. I pray we catch this revelation. This would make a lot of difference. God bless you.